almost end of March, guys. Life has been crazy for me, as I think for everybody. Not crazy in the sense I was super busy, but crazy in the sense that it's just been weird. Just because of coronavirus. So we got our first case almost 2 weeks ago. And it was increasing pretty slowly, and then one day it went from being like 9 cases to 49 cases. And since then I think now it's increased to about, I think either 51 or 52. So yeah, thank God we haven't had any deaths. And the other thing is that all of our cases are people who have recently traveled, so it's not that the virus has spread among us here in Trinidad. It's more that people caught it abroad and then brought it home. So yeah, I just want to sit down and talk for a while because this month I have done pretty much no recording. I have done like little snippets of Scarlet mostly. So I'll probably put those in after this in the video. One major thing is that I am now pescatarian. Yeah. So I cut out meat altogether pretty much besides fish or seafood. And fun fact, I never really have been a huge fan of either fish or seafood. Like salmon was the only thing I liked. Anything else, so I'm observing Lent as well. Maybe like a couple of weeks before Lent, I decided I just wanted to stop eating meat, so I started substituting fish. And then it wasn't so bad. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be. I'm still eating eggs, milk, so I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not vegan. If I could get there one day, that would be amazing. But right now, I'm just pescatarian. So yeah, that's been pretty cool. Another thing I want to talk about is ICASA, like are you really going to school? So I have already paid for my flights going there and back. I've already paid for my seat deposit. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting. What isn't quite so exciting is the fact that I'm probably going to be leaving Scarlett at home for the better part of 4 months, which sucks, honestly. I'm so torn with what to do because I'm gonna miss her so much, and I know she's gonna miss me because she's so attached to me. Like if I take her over there and go into daycare, like that's gonna be such a new thing, and it's gonna be such a huge change for her because it's gonna be like a new house, a new home, completely different schedule, and then go into daycare in a new place, and all of that is gonna be so different. Where like the only constant's gonna be me, and then for me to go and leave her in a daycare, I think that she's just gonna freak out. Whereas like if I leave her home here, like everything is familiar. It's just that I'm not gonna be a part of it, which is gonna be tough. So honestly, like I've decided that at her 1 month checkup, I'm gonna talk to her doctor and find out what her doctor recommends. When I come home on an evening from school, I'm gonna need to study. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have time to be the sole caretaker of her in Auntie because I know no one over there. So it just makes more sense to leave her here, even though it's gonna be super hard. I can't afford to take her honestly because like for daycare and then just cost of her living, like other living expenses for her. I already am super struggling to figure out how to afford myself and how to afford to pay for it. Because it comes up, I've averaged about $50,000 TT per semester. And I can probably pay for my first semester, but honestly beyond that I have no idea how I'm gonna pay for it. So the semester is supposed to start like the very first week of August, but because of the recent virus outbreak, we have actually had it rescheduled and started the end of August, and then instead of semester ending the first week in December, it's actually gonna end kind of like the third week in December. So obviously you'll get home before Christmas, but I think it ends like the 18th or 19th of December. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. I need to change my flights, which I haven't done, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to pay for that. I really hope not, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I just moved it a little bit. So that is a way. I'm still working on getting housing. I have a whole list of things that I need to do before like to get ready. I need to get a certificate of character, which I haven't gotten. I need to choose housing, which I kind of started, like I filled out the application form for like the cheapest housing that they have, loans to see like what I'm eligible for, which I have done a little research and I found that I'm pretty much eligible for nothing. So also I wanted to talk a little bit about like what I've been looking at for income. So right now I'm an ophthalmic technician and I do work half day, so I work part-time, and the pay is pretty good for part-time pay, I think. I could work full-time, but what I want to try to do is that instead of working all day, I want to try in the evening times when I'm home to see if I can figure out a way to make some sort of supplemental income that I can continue to do when I am in Antigua. I'm also going to see if I could get a job over there, but I don't know how that's going to go. Yeah, I have been looking at becoming a virtual assistant, and I actually have reached out to a few medical students or like about to be doctors, and one of them actually, she hosts the Black Girl White Coat. It's a non-profit. It's so cool. She said that I can work with her. Obviously it wouldn't be for pay because it's a non-profit, but I actually haven't done any significant volunteering, and that's something that came up in my AUA interview, that I didn't really have too much to go on because I have everything that I've done, I've been paid for. I think I had more things to talk about, but honestly Scarlett's crying so I can't think, and so I'm gonna go. Peace. And I don't know what the rest of March is gonna look like, but we'll take it as it comes. So stay safe. Bye. Scarlett, what you doing?
See? That's what I'm doing. Watch us.
God, stop it! It's so gross.
Look how what you would do is.
Oh, good. Scarlett, stop it.
What, this? Stop this?
Scarlett, it's so disgusting.
What is that? This?
Oh my god, I literally cannot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Whoops. Scarlett. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?